The world is full of scary sea life, from eels, sharks, massive squids, and so much more. There's something about being in the water that fills people with overwhelming fear of what could be beneath their feet. Now, some people never once fear anything in the water, but today we're going to be looking at some pretty creepy sea creatures. The first one is something called the Sheepshead. They're a popular fish in the Gulf of Mexico and the West Atlantic. They're also a common sight in fish markets and restaurants, but this seemingly innocent fish hides a very strange secret. Take a look in a sheepshead's mouth, and you'll find row after row of bizarre human-like teeth. This freaky smile earned them the nickname, the human teeth fish. The sheepshead are shellfish specialists who use these teeth to crush their prey's hard shell. So just imagine if you accidentally stick your hand near its mouth. That's a big yikes. Now another one. This one is found in the remote reaches of the Amazon basin. The Payara is an apex predator which regularly eats fish half its size or bigger. They specialize in hunting in fast currents, but they can show up anywhere, from small streams to open lakes and so on. Wherever they go, they're at the top of the food chain for sure. The Payara is a relative of the famous river monsters like the piranhas and the tigerfish. They're strong and very aggressive. Because of this, they're also a popular game fish. They attract a fanatical following of freshwater anglers who travel from far and wide to take them on. The Payara are a type of dog-toothed tetra, but they have another name that seems much more fitting for them, the vampire fish. The Payara have such long teeth, up to 6 inches and so, that they actually have to store them in their heads to close their mouths. The scary thing about them is that at first glance they look like a gigantic salmon. They're the same shape and color, and can reach the same size, which is around 30 pounds. Now imagine one swimming towards you and you have nowhere to go. Now the next one is very interesting. The Sarcastic Fringehead may look like a normal fish at first glance, but it's highly territorial and extremely aggressive. They live in small holes or hollows in reefs and spend most of their time with just their head poking out. When something gets too close, they burst out and chase it away off of their turf. The Sarcastic Fringeheads seem to have no fear of really anything at all. They're known to attack creatures much bigger than them. Even people are sometimes harassed by them while diving around the reefs. When the Fringehead wants to scare off an intruder, it goes through a bizarre transformation. Its mouth splays open like the spitting dinosaur from Jurassic Park, or think of Blade 2 with the hybrid vampires, how their mouth would split open. This is where the Sarcastic Fringehead gets its name. The Fringehead also uses its freaky mouth when hunting, engulfing fish and crustaceans whole. People have even recorded them trying to swallow whole octopuses, adding their incredible aggression and complete lack of fear, and they become quite terrifying, especially when they burst out at you from anywhere. Now here's another one. Everything about the Goblin Shark fish screams scary. Its long nose gives it a hellish look. Its pink skin makes it look like it's got no skin whatsoever. You can see how people used to believe in dragons and sea monsters when there are creatures like this out there swimming around. For years, scientists thought they grew to around 13 feet long, but that changed in the year 2000 when a giant female over about 20 feet long was caught in the Gulf of Mexico. Now the Goblin Sharks, they're very slow swimmers. They don't chase their prey down, instead they just wait in the darkness, silently in the water, and use their noses to sense a fish's electrical waves. When a fish gets close enough, the Goblin Shark's jaw shoots out from their mouth and snaps shut, slicing into it or swallowing whatever whole. The Goblin Shark has a lot going on for it. It's the perfect combination of everything that makes the ocean strange. A big shark, grotesque looking monster, a sharp teeth shooting towards you out of the dark. And here's the last one I'm going to do for this video. The Frilled Sharks are the last of an ancient family which date all the way back to the Jurassic days. The Frilled Sharks hunt by floating silently in the water, then coiling their bodies and lashing out like a snake. And that's not even the worst part about them. Frilled Sharks have around 300 barbed, backward-facing fangs that tunnel food into their mouths. Once this monster gets a hold of you, there's no way of really getting out unharmed. Some people think that they actually use their teeth to lure fish toward them. In the water, the Frilled Shark's dull gray body is almost invisible to a lot of sea life, but their bright white teeth aren't. Fish and other creatures might be tricked into attacking the shark's mouth, mistaking it for prey. By the time they realize their mistake, it's pretty much too late to escape. But everyone, this was just 5 sea creatures that I find to be terrifying. I will be doing more videos on the sea life very soon. What do you think of these crazy sea creatures? Let me know down there in the comments. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.